Hello. Welcome to the Good Witch. This is your Virgo June 2020 intuitive tarot reading. Thank you for joining me, and please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Okay? So Virgos, I got some mixed feelings while I was shuffling your cards. There was some, and you know, I sit in meditation with your cards before I pull them, and there's a lot of you who are very angry. And you're battling between the anger that you're feeling and the love that you're feeling, because there's a lot of love going on this month too. There's a lot of anger and there's a lot of love. I really feel like right now the anger is more for family and social reasons. And the love is actually going out because of a past person or a current person who's been around for a while that you weren't so sure it's going to work out with, but it is. So, so even when they were falling to pieces, they still held you up. That person, and you felt like you were losing them, and they're coming back around. Some of them may have put you in a third-party situation, an area of uncertainty, and a lot of you would still choose them anyway. You choose them, period, because you just would, because that's just the love that you feel. Like the thought of that, some of that made you excited because you knew who exactly I was talking about. So let's flip over your cards for love, okay? So we have the Four of Wands, the Eight of Discs in reverse, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, in your oracle card, in your oracle card, the answers you need are coming, full moon and Gemini. A lot of you, the person is a Gemini. Some of you is a Capricorn. I see a Sagittarius in here. An Aries. Very few Tauruses, but there is a Taurus. Okay, so there was a cycle of growth that had to be completed between this person and yourself, and that cycle has come to an end. They feel like they're complete without you, but they don't want to be without you. And you're like, Lord, I didn't want you to be without me anyway. I wanted to be with you. And you're not going to look at at what you're considering now to be a small detail. At the time, it was a big deal. And now, after some growth and some things have occurred, you're seeing it as a minor detail. It's small in the grand scheme of you're forever with this person. That's how you're feeling. And this will be a happy month for you guys. I hear someone telling you it's a song. I haven't heard it in a long time. I don't even think it was very popular. I choose you over anybody else. I choose you, I choose you. They say it's choose up season. Finally, I got a reason. I choose you over anybody else. When you're not around, it's just bad for my health. I'm good on my own, but with you I'm something else. They're telling me to choose up, but I already choose up. So you felt like at the time you could do better than this person, or this person felt like they could do better than you, and they went through a period of dating someone else or being someone else, and they're coming back around to that, oh my God, I miss you, I love you, I'm sorry, can we try again? And you're going to be 100% with the shits no matter what I say. But I'm going to go ahead and look into it and tell you, you want to know what they've been up to? I could tell you not to be okay with it, but you're going to be cool with it. And because you miss them and you actually do love them. And I don't get the sense of them being a bad person. I get the sense of them being a very confused person. And maybe some person that doesn't necessarily believe in monogamy. But I do see this being a good month for you guys. You'll gain a lot, whether that's a lot of insight, a lot of love, a lot of knowledge. What have they been doing? What has this person been doing? And I'm hoping this is just for my single Virgos. If y'all in a relationship and y'all got a past lover coming back, talking about they choose you and you run for it, you better be careful with that. Okay. They have cut off a person that was in your way, a person that was in a third-party relationship. So if they were seeing you and someone else, they've cut this other person off, and they're looking for a sense of stability a little bit. They want their cup to overflow with you. And it looked like they had some soul searching to do to see what they really wanted in life. They weren't sure if you were the path they wanted. They're at peace with themselves now. And looking at straight facts, they want to be with you. It makes more sense for them to be with you. They've cut off the other person, although I do feel that they still have an emotional attachment to this person. They're not seeing them currently. They've withdrawn their emotions from this person, and okay, so they feel like you're the smart choice. I'm a Virgo. Well, I'm a cusp, but anyway. I hate being the smart choice. I want to be the smart choice, of course, but I don't want to be the smart choice at the same time. I want to be the one you choose because you love me and you're passionate about me. I don't want to be the one you choose because I'm the safer choice. But people tend to marry the safer choice. So, look. They tend to marry and spend forever with the safer choice. I personally feel like, for me in my house, that is settling. And I don't ever want to do that. But, you know, it has happened. They want a truce. And I see another Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Aries, a lot of Gemini. And they're just trying to find creative ways to get back into your life, because this person is also very stubborn. And they don't want to just come out and say, oh, I messed up, can I come home? They don't want to do that. They want to find a more creative way to do it. And you're going to try not to see it, and you're going to try not to pay attention to it. But they're not going to give up, and you're not going to be disappointed. So, you choose them. I see no scenario where you do not choose them. Now, let's look at our Virgos in relationships. Tell me what this means for our Virgos in relationships. Some of you are in relationships and your relationships are very bland. You feel like you're drowning in sensibility in your relationships, but you're not looking at the small details. You're just choosing to be happy because this person, the person that you're in a relationship with, is the safer choice. And they base things on facts. They help you maintain your peace. They don't think with a lot of emotions. And you cut off any negative thought that comes to you regarding this person. And you've made peace with it, and you're just trying to stay settled and stay stable. And you see the truth of different situations, and you know this person will never let you down, but you just This month, if you're in a relationship, you're tying back, and some of you, I'm going to say, continuing to tie back your inner Princess of Wands energy. You're not wanting to roam or be free, or, you know, you have a lot of love to give, and you're just trying to pour it in one spot. You just want to pour it in one spot. You don't want to pour it around. You don't want to try to find anybody new or even entertain anybody new. You feel like the world is moving too fast right now, and your partner feels the same way. The world is moving too fast. They just want to focus on you. So they start finding more creative ways to keep you entertained, because they start to sense that you're getting very antsy with them, because you expressed something to them that they weren't sure about, that made them feel a type of way, a negative type of way, and they want to fix it. So your person has two sides to them, and they know when to switch up on you. They know when to switch peoples to switch psyches to keep you entertained. I see a Piscean energy as well. Some of you in relationships are in relationships with Libras, and they're going to tip the scales on you, just to, you know, keep you entertained a little bit. Let's look at your finances. You've already made adjustments, and they're paying off well. You have the 10 of Cups. Good Lord. Okay, so that's great. You have the adjustments, you have the 9 of Discs, and you have the 10 of Cups. This should be a beautiful month financially for you. All the things that you've been waiting on that haven't occurred. There's some things that are behind that are going to be caught up. There's some people that owe you money that's going to be bringing you money. Job is reopening. You're going back to work. This is the 3rd quarter for you as far as finances go, and you are cleaning up. This is 3rd quarter of the game, to where you're gonna, to where you have to put your best foot forward to get ahead, because you don't want to win or have a tie or just barely win. This is the time where you decide whether you're gonna win big or you're gonna win little. You're gonna break even or you're gonna lose. This is all gonna depend on your adjustments, but I don't see a lot of losses or failures. I do see some of you not accepting the adjustments and not continuing with the adjustments that you've made previously, and choosing to take a little win because you're scared. You're scared of changes, the Death card. You're scared of changes, and you're scared to gamble on yourself. You're scared to take a gamble on yourself, and that's because you're wanting to focus more on love. You love the simplicity of where you are, and you're not sure if you want to complicate things, because gambling on yourself would cause you to complicate things financially, but I do see it working out for your benefit. So if you were going to complicate things, then go ahead and do it now, because now's the good time to do it, and everything is going to work in your favor. I cannot see you losing this month financially. Your cup shall overflow. Ride with your adjustments and trust yourself. Your answer is yes. You were asking yourself a question of if you should do something, if you should make that move, if you should take that job, if you should make that investment, if you should buy that thing, if you should save that money, whatever that question was that you were asking. The answer is yes, and don't change your question right now, because you know I said the answer is yes. That initial question, I need you to look inside yourself and see what question that you had regarding finances. Sorry, this thing itches. Not a lot, just a little bit. And this person that you're seeing, this person that's coming back, or the person that's renewing and refreshing for you, is also going to be great for your adjustments. They want to help you financially. They want to help you grow. That's one of the ways they're going to show you that they choose you. They just want to make sure you're all right, and you're going to have to not turn them away. Don't run them away. Don't tell them no, they can't help you. Don't get so caught up in the hype of doing everything on your own that you fuck yourself. Yeah, I had to take a sip on that so I could, let y'all let that sink in. Don't get so caught up in the hype of you being amazing, because you are, and you being able to do everything because you can, that you're not allowing the universe, God, spirit, your loved one, whoever, whatever you want to call it, that you're not allowing yourself to receive gifts that are being given to you by the universe. Because you, all right, you keep turning down gifts, you're going to stop getting offered them, okay? Because this person truly cares about you, and they're choosing you. They're choosing you. Regardless of what the situation looks like right now, they're choosing you. And whether they continue to choose you or not is going to depend on what you do while they're choosing you. And I flipped over your oracle card for message from the divine, and it says, mutable moon, nothing is yet set in stone. So yes, they're choosing you. Yes, you're making positive financial adjustments. Yes, in love you have the 9 of Cups, and in finances you have the 10 of Cups, which is freaking amazing. But nothing is set in stone. It's going to depend on you and what you do. Whether you receive the gifts or you push them away. Whether you accept the love or you push it away. Because you keep asking for things. Begging for things. Praying for things. Conjuring things. And then when you get it, you don't think you're worth it. We're going to go there in a minute. You have the Fortune card, the Princess of Discs, and the 3 of Wands. So yes, some of you, there was a third-party relationship. Yes, some things have come to completion. And yes, you're focused on your coins right now. Because love hurts sometimes. In this situation, it did. Because there was someone you gave your all to, and you wanted nothing but to be with this person, and they made you cry because they had to think about themselves for a while, and it hurt. Because you were thinking about them too, and you felt like they should appreciate the fact that you were thinking about them, and y'all should have been together forever, but that this person had to do what was best for them at the time, and you of all people should understand that, Virgo. So Spirit is telling you not to hold grudges, to focus on the positive things, because nothing is set in stone, and if you constantly think about negative things, what you're going to draw to you is negative things. If I'm telling you I love you, I love you, I love you every day, let me help you, let me give to you, let me be with you, and you're telling me no, 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 eventually I'm going to get the hint and take the, and leave the picture. And then you're going to be like, but why'd you leave? Well, because crazy person, you told me to. Your job offers you a promotion and you don't take it, and you're going to be mad when they give it to somebody else. But like, well, why didn't I get the promotion? Because you didn't want it. We offered it to you. We basically said if you wanted, apply for it, and you didn't. So that tells me you didn't want it, right? Okay. Or we told you that if you wanted it, you had to stop being late. You was late more often than you were on time. And part of it was subconscious just because you didn't feel like you deserved it. Okay, well, you don't get it. So nothing is set in stone. It's all these great things are happening, but they're based on your actions. Okay? But the universe wants to give it to you. It's trying. Stop pushing it away. Okay. Some of you are just feeling like you're not enough right now. You're not pretty enough. You don't have enough money. You don't have enough time. You don't have enough strength. You don't have enough patience. You don't have enough heart. And that's because you have so much. You have so much, but you want to give so much. You have to be careful with what you're giving, because you're gonna, it's not energy, it's just, don't deplete yourself. Don't think so many defeating thoughts. Start back on your I ams. Start back on your I am great, I am beautiful, I am intelligent, I am talented, I am enough, I am a warrior, goddess, princess, I am a king, I am wealthy, I am powerful, I am access, all of these I ams. Whatever you are. For the longest time, mine was, I had one that I used to say all the time. I had a couple of them, but this is years ago. One of mine was, I am the rainbow in the clouds. Because I wanted to make sure that I was there to help certain people. And sometimes I wasn't sure if I was very effective at that. So I had to remind myself that I am the rainbow in the clouds. I don't use that one anymore. I think I know it internally now. But what is your I am? What are you? Oh, can y'all leave it in the comments for me? I like to see your I ams. Tell me what you are. I am, and I want to know what you are. Your I am might be the thing that helps the person that sees it after you, because they might not be sure what they are. They might not know what they need to be. Their I am might come a little bit more difficult because they see themselves as so much less right now. So your positive I am might help somebody get rid of one of their negative I ams. So I'd like to see you guys help each other like that in the comments. That would be beautiful. But overall, this is a great reading. The answers you need are coming. The person you want that left is coming back. They want to give to you and pour into you. If you're in a relationship, your person is trying to make the necessary adjustments to keep you happy, to keep you from wanting to run away. Your finances are overflowing because of adjustments that you've previously made. Everything you want is yes, as long as if it's time for you to take a gamble on yourself. When you decide whether you win big or just win. I don't see any losses coming. Nothing is set in stone, and that is anything negative that anyone has told you. You have good karma. Most of you have put out things, and karma is turning your way, and it's good karma. Karma's only a bitch if you are. So if you've been a blessing to others, then guess what your karma's going to be? A blessing. So you're focusing more on your money, and you have people that just want to give to you because they love you. That person that you thought you lost, you didn't. Aw. So you have to know what that means. It's something, okay. Ooh. You've learned your lessons. There were certain lessons that you needed to learn, and you've learned them. That wasn't a card. That was just a random scribe. If you look at my desk, there's all kind of shit going on down there. There's all kind of stuff that's happening on my desk all the time. But if you've learned your lesson, there was something that you needed to learn that you have learned. And it's going to be great for you, okay? Peace, love, and light from the Good Witch. I don't know if I said this in the beginning, but if you're still here, and hopefully I said it in the beginning, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Tell your friends to subscribe, okay? Peace, love, and light.